Welcome one and all to Love Them Knives channel. Love Them Knives channel. Gonna talk about a knife that's kind of a landmark knife because there's this company, you may not be familiar with them. They're called Olight and they make flashlights. Like this is the Warrior Mini version 2 in titanium, and they had earth and air and fire and water, and this is earth. Okay, so I got that, and that's all I need to say about that. I got a billion other flashlights from them because I'm an addict. And this is the Drever. Okay, this is an O knife, Outdoor Elite 2021. Wonder if I can spend that at the convenience store. I don't think they're going to take that. So it's the Drever, and it comes in a nice box. It's decent. I mean, this slides open, and then you just have this cardboard piece here, and then you have the pouch, and in here you have instructions and a microfiber cloth, which microfiber cloth looks like yay. Okay, instructions look like yay. And, it kind of gives you some basic stuff. Nothing, those are not languages I know, but, very simplistic. And that's cool. That's fine. I'm good with that. The pouch to me just smacks of Kaiser to me. It does. And in here, that's where they put the coin, a separate little pouch. So that's way cool. Because I took the knife out and I was like, oh, I got an O knife. Oh, how cool, I picked up the pouch and I go, ooh, it's still got some weight to it. I didn't know there was a coin in there, but there was. And so here it is. Wow. Way cool. I like it. So, liner lock. Bowler N690 blade. Blackwash blade. Black G10, open design, no back spacer, deep carry pocket clip, flat screws there, so should be good in the pocket. And then you've got these thumb studs, okay? So you can rear finger flick it. They're ambidextrous. You got two of them instead of just one, which drives me crazy when I see knives that are like that. Some of you may not be as incredibly affectionate towards the blue coating stuff they put, because obviously that's not titanium, it's not anodized. So those are like coatings they put on there, which, Ganzo knives kind of got into doing some of that. And some people are like, why didn't you just leave it alone? I'm okay with that because it's all blacked out, so the blue kind of helps it pop. And I understand the other way too. I understand, it may not be as desirable. If you were on the Olight sale thing, which went from the 26th to the 30th, they had the golden egg, and inside the golden egg was going to be a surprise, and they had people guessing what's going to be in the golden egg as a surprise. It would not be revealed on the first day of the sale, 26th. No, on the 28th it was revealed, okay, halfway through the sale. And instead of, God, I wish they would just stop wanting to chat with you, but it was like $52 or $54 instead of 69. I guess you could subtract and you can go, no, it was 52.46. Okay, 69.95 minus 17.49. So, and I couldn't, I couldn't get the blue one. I just gave up, and like 2 days later, I got this in the mail. So the good thing is, they had already sent me one because they wanted me to put it on my camera, and I didn't know they had already had it in the mail, so I got it in 2 days later. I thought, wow, that is way cool. I like the drop on it. It's really got a good drop. It's a 3.5-inch blade. It's 8 inches overall, and if I could actually find my measuring tape, I would prove that to you. And there it is, 3.5. Up here at the bolster, 3.5. Down here, you know, at the back of the choil, 3 3/4. So you can call it 90 millimeters, call it whatever you want. 8 inches overall at, you know, 20 centimeters, not quite 21 centimeters, or not quite 20.5 centimeters. And let's get the scale out in case you guys are interested in. See, we got nothing, no entry here, but we do have entry here. Let's see what the weight is. And I kept thinking it was around 3.5 ounces. Well, 97 grams, so it's pretty light. And let's go to ounces. Yeah, about 3.5, 3.43 ounces. So, okay. You know, everything about this pouch here is what Kaiser's using now. So I guessed maybe it was Kaiser, but I didn't know. And then a guy, I posted this on my Instagram. A guy came on and says, I thought it was Kaiser too, and now I've had it confirmed that Kaiser made these. Okay, if that's true, so be it. And then he mentioned somebody, Dr. D or somebody, as being the designer. I don't know who the designer is, and I did ask my contact at Olight, and I haven't heard back. So, don't know the designer. I might either put it here or put it down in the comments section if and when I get that confirmed. Otherwise, you know, feel free to buzz into the comment section if you already know, and you know because you really know. And this is Contour G10. It's nice. You kind of saw that stamped out picture of the blue one. So, yeah, you know, I'm digging them. And here's a little bit of blurb that was on there too. 3.42 ounce weight, yeah. Overall length, just under 8 inches. Blade length, just under 3.5. N690. Rockwell, it's a 60. Oh, really? Well, don't know that for sure. So, never take anything for granted. Yeah, it says N690 there, and then there's their model number. Interesting enough. The design flow is nice. I mean, for a first effort for Olight, I think this was a good choice. I like it. Let me see if I got a piece of paper around here that I can carve on. Okay. Okay. It's sharp. There's no question about that. I got no problem with their choice of materials. Bowler N690, it's a stainless. It's sharp. Fit and finish seems to be pretty good. We're going to take it apart, of course, and we'll look inside and see, you know, I mean, one of the tricks to these knives, or any knife, is can you actually disassemble it without completely, you know, either destroying the knife or your own patience. And so that's a key as well. I like them when they come apart and go right back together very nicely. But I like the ergos on this one. Oh yeah, I drove a blade right through my nail, but not this blade. Not this blade, but I did another one. But I like the ergos on this one. The front choil, it's easy to disengage and it drops. I mean, look at that. That's what is incredible. I mean, just on its own weight, and it's centered. I'm not getting any blade play or lock rock. It feels solid that way, and the lockup is pretty sturdy right there. I mean, it's hard to see with the black, but that's 35 to 40% lockup, so that's straight on. And you got this jimping on this thumb ramp, and you can climb way up on this like this. Okay, some people don't like these big choils because they say you're taking cutting length away. Okay, and other guys are like, yes, I love these choils because I like to be able to reposition my hand and do close-in work and have more control. Okay, you know, I kind of like the choils. I've never really, you know, had a situation where I thought, damn it, I needed an extra 1/4 inch or 1/3 inch cutting length on a blade because otherwise it's going to be a complete fail. No, I mean, there's always a workaround, it seems like, for me. So no, and I do like that choil. I like getting away from having to hit something here when I'm sharpening a blade as well. So that cutaway makes it more simple for me on my KME sharpener. So yeah, I like it. Would I like the blue better? Yeah. Do I like this design? Yeah, I think it flows really nice. Let's see, blade to handle length. That's pretty reasonable. That's pretty reasonable there. We bleeding out the end. Yeah, but lightweight, feels good, very fidget friendly. I would have really preferred a backspacer of some sort. Now that you got this, I mean, I don't know. They could have just blacked this out completely and then had a black G10 backspacer in here. Because, you either black it completely out or you do this, and some people think that's a little kitschy, but I'm okay with it. And I guess that keeps the weight down and it opens it up. It's easier to clean it, that kind of thing. Obviously, these are bearings in here. I don't know that I would have changed the detent choice on here. I'm pull, pull, pull. Yeah, I mean, I'm not failing it. The detent is stiff enough, and it's not too stiff, but if it would have been more stiff than this, it would not have made it so flickable with the thumb studs. So I think they found the right balance on here. And one thing that I've been, I didn't get to earlier, 12.9, yeah, 1/2 inch thick, okay, 12.9 millimeters. And blade stock is 0.11, which is about 3, okay. So 3 millimeters on that. So pretty standard stuff. 1/2 inch, 3 millimeters. It's not a 4 millimeter thick blade. That's just fine with me. And the plunge looks perfectly symmetrical, so it's all good. We'll see if we can pop this apart. And come on. And yeah, not a problem there so far. Let's see, we got number 6s everywhere else, and yeah, we do. And okay, so that would have been a recommendation too, is to, lose the number 6s and go with number 8s. And is this going to come undone? Yes. Without turning, always have problems with the whole standoff turning, the other side turning, but no, that didn't happen here. Okay. Yes. Okay, so screw comes through from here, and that's still stuck in the scale. And here's the screws from the pocket clip, and then, of course, you've got, had I taken the pocket clip off, we'd have taken the scale off, and then you just see a skeletonized liner here. Looks like a ceramic detent ball. And then there's where your blade stop goes, because it's all over on this side. And there's your blade stop, and yeah, those are ceramic bearings, best I can tell. And yeah, a D-shaped pivot, which is a good thing because no access here. So let me see this side. No D-shape here, so it must be, in through here. And wow, I'm not going to get this out. I'm not going to get this out easily. It was just really kind of, ooh, come on. Well, you can see there is a D shape on this side on this liner. And I guess I'm going to have to fight it a little bit more to pull this out. Okay, there it goes. And there it is. So Okay, I mean, it's kind of pivot I'm happy with. And there's the shape there, keeps it from spinning. Not like you got to align a logo or anything. There's nothing like that going on. And let me see if I can line this back up, push it back through. So yeah, all good in the neighborhood, I'd say. Hey, looks like they got some lube in here, but other than that, pretty damn clean. All right, I mean, not much going on there, so that is pretty simple. That's a good thing. And let me get my little KPL lubricant here and put a little bit on here. Put the blade on. Put more bearings on. So yeah, this wasn't real difficult, and it let me take the log bar side off without losing the pocket clip or really doing much there. So that's very simple. Obviously, you see where the stop travels here. And let's see if we can set this down in the correct position. And that would be good if we could. Okay. Let's get this back into that standoff. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're tight. And then we want this. Okay. You have to get that snapped down like that. Sometimes these things take a little convincing. Okay, don't want to get too brutal on that until we know where we are. It looks like we're centered. No blade play. And it's really guillotine-ish. I may want it a little tighter. I don't want to get too crazy. And it's still relatively guillotine-ish, but that's okay. You know, it releases, the flipper tab hits you in the thumb, and you know what? The flipper tab's not too obtuse and it's jimped. You know, that's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, everything about this design is pretty good. It's a pretty usable little knife. So, bravo, you know, Olight. I think they got a good one here. You know, I don't know that it's going to be wildly popular, but you know why it's going to be moderately popular at least is because it's an O knife, you know, and so it's so unique. And all the flashlight freaks, most of them are knife freaks as well, but they're going to want to have this among their Olight collection. So it's going to be a crossover piece that people are going to like. All right, back with the Oknife Drever. If you didn't get a good look at the coin, here's what one side looks like, and then the other side. So Outdoor Elite, Oknife 2021, the other side Drever, and just, you know, that kind of thing. So I like it. I like it when they have those little medallions. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of cool to have them. And better to have one than not to have one. So, okay. Get a little knife. 54 bucks, whatever. Okay. I think it's priced right. I think it feels good in the hand. It should be a good little user. It's lightweight enough, and yet it's a full-size EDC. All right. You know what we do. We love them knives. If you would please subscribe to my channel, that would be very helpful. And stay sharp.